They not about to do LeBron James and Bronny James like this, man. LeBron James and Bronny James made their NBA debut. I believe it was yesterday. Oh, it's already 12 in the morning. Holy shit. But they made their NBA debut. Now, Bronny already has had it hard enough because people don't feel he's a qualified basketball player. Now, I don't speak about sports directly, but what I do want to hit on is now that I see there's a lawsuit coming out about Bronny James, I want to get into that. But I want to speak on all the haters out there who were trying to make this into a race thing, calling Bronny James a DEI hire. And then you had the people trying to act like it's not a pivotal moment in history because he didn't deserve to play in the NBA. But that's a lot of the speculation. But first, let's play this clip of him stepping on the court because it's been going super, super viral.
History tonight. The first father-son duo to play together in an NBA game. This is all in the family. And what a celebration for the James family. Bronny's brother and sister, his mom on hand.
Now, regardless how anybody feels about that, that is a legendary moment. I did see this sports commentator, and granted, with sports commentators, you gotta let them do what they do. Somebody has to play the bad guy. But if you observe, for Black America, this is a very extraordinary day, simply based on the fact that it's a father-son duo, bro. LeBron has made billions with the NBA, puts his son in the game, and yet they still find ways to slander his name about it. As if people haven't been doing nepotism type acts for billions and billions of years. Okay, that's a little bit dramatic. But since the founding of America, people have been passing opportunities to their family members. But when it comes to LeBron James, who works for an organization that is predominantly Black from an athletic standpoint, but when it comes to ownership, they lack in that regard. The least they could have did was give his son a job, but they didn't have to slander him like this. But we're going to get into the lawsuit.
Let's calm down. Nobody in America, this might be fun for LeBron. Nobody in America cares
look at Smith.
Played 3 minutes and grabbed 1 rebound, and they at 11 o'clock at night in the opener, and this is supposed to be a moment that America is going to resonate with. I mean, come on. I'm being serious now, and I love the kid. All right, we know we had the major issue at USC, and LeBron's great. He's an all-timer. He's always been a phenomenal player. He stays out of trouble. Who doesn't like LeBron? I mean, he's not Jordan. But who doesn't love LeBron? Everybody loves LeBron.
I can't.
But to make a big deal because JJ, and I love Redick, I'm rooting for him hard here.
Yeah, me
But
too.
the idea that he put him in for 3 minutes, he grabbed the a couple of shots, and this is the greatest moment in professional sports.
Mad
I mean, we
Dog.
got to be serious.
They made history.
Well,
It's
Ken Griffey
LeBron
Jr.
James.
and Ken Griffey
Yeah,
Jr.
but in
and
the
Ken Griffey
NBA,
made history.
he's one of the greatest players of all time. The ultimate dream realized, playing alongside his son in the iconic purple and gold.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If LeBron James is not the second greatest player in the history of basketball, would this be a story?
It would be a story, but not nearly as
Well,
big.
this is a story because we're making LeBron. You know, you can make the argument that the Lakers got Bronny to begin with, to, as Wendy just said, to energize LeBron. So that puts a qualification on it. Well, hold on now. He's only on the team because LeBron's 40. He's their star. So as a result, that's a second-round pick. 3 minutes. Let's throw him out there. Sorry, folks.
Guys.
I ain't buying it. You
Stephen
guys can
A.,
go crazy. Call me an
more
ogre.
important than
Call me
family.
anything you want. I can't get into it.
I want to know what Stephen A. Smith said about that because there is nothing more important than family. This is not, to me, everybody already knew his performance level where it was going to be at. The reason why this is a shady jab is because this is not really about basketball no more. This whole situation is bigger than basketball. We're speaking at a level of authenticity, using power to uplift your family. We all know, and just like he said, he put him in for 3 minutes. Okay, y'all acting like Bronny James is out here taking food out of people's mouths and getting fucking 40 minutes of playing time a game. So when I heard people trying to say this, like this dude, Aaron Torres, I'll say so you don't have to. There's nothing historic or special about Bronny and LeBron James playing together. It's solely to satiate the ego of LeBron James. Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr. felt special. That felt weird, staged, and honestly just awkward. Now, I get it, okay? People are going to have stuff to say. But
let's calm
now
down.
y'all want to bring out lawsuits? Okay. So all of a sudden, LeBron James and Bronny James have been sued over a 2020 car crash. Let's look into this. LeBron James and his son Bronny are being dragged into a different kind of court. TMZ Sports has learned they've been sued over alleged roles in a 2022 car crash. It's 2024 now. Court documents we obtained show the suit was filed by two plaintiffs in Los Angeles County on Tuesday afternoon, just hours before the father and son duo took the floor together. If you can't see this is some crazy shit happening, then I don't even know what else to tell you. For the first time in the regular season, what better way to poison a moment than file a lawsuit right before they step on a court together? What the fuck is going on? In the lawsuit, April Almanza Lopez and Kiara Ray McGillen alleged they were driving on the highway on November 13th in Little Rock, California, when the Jameses slammed into them. Lopez and McGillen stated in the docs they sustained injuries that will require further medical attention. They also claimed the car they were driving was damaged and lost value due to the wreck. They're suing the two NBA stars for unspecified damages. But where was this energy in 2022? We reached out to the plaintiff's attorney for comments but haven't heard back yet. The Jameses, meanwhile, have not addressed the matter publicly. Despite the suits, Jameses had a memorable Tuesday. They played together for several minutes in a big 110-103 victory over the Timberwolves. Afterwards, LeBron said on his Instagram page he'd never forget that moment for the rest of his life. Y'all want to make the man look so bad. Y'all want to make the man look so bad. Y'all want to drop lawsuits. Y'all want to talk about him crazy on the internet. When all the man did was raise his son, he stayed in the home. He did honorable by his family. And then he even got a picture with the Griffies. But they want to make it into controversy, not get controversy sells. But to me, this is the ultimate level of hating. And I guess we got to figure out what comes to further happen with this lawsuit. But I'm not even a big NBA fan. I'm a fan of this moment. There's issues with LeBron that probably need to get addressed from a different perspective. There's issues with Bronny, but of things that he has done in his preferences and certain different things. But the point of the matter is here that he's made it to the top stage. LeBron's been putting on for the NBA, and he threw his son an alley-oop. What is the problem with throwing your son an alley-oop? All these other races and all these other people throw their children alley-oops. They hand down businesses. They put them in politics. I mean, they even keep some of them out of jail. But he did the right thing, raised his son, kept him out the streets, put him in the NBA. And y'all want to be upset about that? That's the reason why I'm a little bit disappointed in the way a lot of these commentators are trying to treat LeBron James. And I find it very interesting that these people just happen to put out a lawsuit over a 2022 car crash a day before he steps on the court with his dad. Very, very, very interesting. But you let me know your thoughts about that. And here's what James had to say. Hollywood couldn't write a better script, so we helped them write it and brought it to them. History was made. I stand with you, LeBron. I know there's going to be haters in the comments talking about Bronny didn't do shit, but if it was their kid, they would have did the same thing. But a lot of people are going to talk from the point of view of a fan. But right now we're talking about family, and that's all I'm going to say. But you let me know your thoughts about that one. I'm gone.